There are people looking for help in the domain that you're a genius in right now online. They are at their computers searching for solutions. They are looking for help all around the world right now. Hi, it's Eben Pagan. In this video mini-series, we're going to learn about the rise of a new fast-growing business industry, coaching. So let's get you started on the path today by identifying your unique coaching genius, and also by looking at 10 successful coaching niches. So go ahead and download the PDF that's on this page, okay, the supplement with this video, and print it out if you want to write on it, if you want to take some notes, or you can just look at the PDF version and look at it on your screen. We're going to do a little exercise here to identify what I call your unique coaching genius. Now, I believe that each of us is born with a unique personality. Okay, each of us gets a unique personality. If you're a parent and you've had several kids, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, each of us has different brains. I've seen some research that shows that we have different sizes of different brain centers. Okay, so some of us have like a bigger visual cortex, or some of us have a different, auditory cortex size, or some of us have a different language processing center size. And when you put all these together, we see the world differently. Maybe you've seen Howard Gardner's work on multiple intelligences, that we each have different types of intelligence. Some people have more physical types of genius. Some people are more emotional or relationship genius. Some people are more conceptual genius. Some are more business genius. I tend to like Paul MacLean's idea of the triune brain, that we've got these three kind of parts of our brain, the old reptilian brain, and then the mammalian emotional brain, and then we've got this kind of thinking part of our brain. And I use that as a model often here. And what I'm going to share with you is kind of built on that. There are kind of three main types of genius we're going to talk about here, and then a little fourth bonus one. All right, so physical genius. If you're a physical genius, you're probably comfortable in your body. Okay, you're probably good at working with your hands and doing things. Maybe you're good at building things. You're probably good at like health and fitness and maybe exercise. You're probably good at organizing things, physically in the physical world, like objects. You're probably good at being in your body. Physical types are often good with sports and good with hobbies. Now, the next kind of genius we're talking about here is relationship genius. If you're a relationship genius, you probably understand the emotional aspects of life. You understand how people relate to each other. You understand the importance of connection. You like helping people work through the key phases of starting a relationship, having a relationship, and then how to heal from the breakup of relationships. And you just intuitively get this stuff. If you're a business genius, okay, you're someone that understands starting and building businesses. This stuff kind of comes natural to you. Okay, you're good at identifying niches and making products and doing marketing and hiring teams and growing your business. Okay, some people just intuitively get the business stuff. And there's another type of genius too that we could call spiritual genius. And this is when you have a sense of something beyond what we see or feel or experience. Maybe it's an energy or a force or a spirit, if you will. Einstein talked about the spiritual evolution of humanity. And if you enjoy supporting people on their spiritual paths, then becoming a spiritual coach might just be a calling for you. Okay, so look at this page and ask yourself, which of these categories makes the most sense to you personally? Okay, of these four areas or domains we've talked about, which is the domain where you would enjoy supporting others in their transformations and their evolutions? Quick note for coaches, okay, if you're already a coach, you might consider focusing on one of these niches to have a more targeted message or audience, and to develop a set of coaching packages, because if you focus, you'll probably have more success overall. Okay, so now that we've looked at your unique personality type and kind of started to get a glimpse of what your unique genius might be and where you might like to support and help others, now let's take a look at this next exercise, and let's go into 10 profitable coaching niches that also fit into this model. So here's the deal. There are people looking for help in the domain that you're a genius in right now online. They are at their computers searching for solutions. They are looking for help all around the world right now. And it's a lot of people. Okay, it's way more than you could ever help. These big categories of personal development that we all know about, right? Physical and health, emotional and relationships, and then kind of mental and business or money, and then also the spiritual domain that we talked about, okay? These are the categories that they fit in. And as we've asked, are you more of a physical genius, a relationship genius, or maybe a business and money genius? Knowing which area, it can kind of point us in the right direction of the right niche. Okay, all of these can be successful coaches, but we want to talk about which type of coaching would be a good fit for your unique type of genius. Okay, so take a look again at this second page of your downloads. And what you'll see is 10 profitable coaching niches broken into these main categories of physical, relationship, and then business, with a bonus category of spiritual, because in a way, spiritual can be an integration of the others. All right, so let's talk about them a bit. So in the physical domain, we have 3 niches. We have the health niche, we have the hobby niche, and we have the productivity niche. If you have physical genius, again, if you somehow understand this physical world of organizing things, of doing things with your hands, of putting things in order, okay, of how this stuff out here works, right? One of these niches might really work for you. Health and fitness coaches do very, very well. Productivity coaches do very, very well. Now people are starting to become so passionate about their hobbies that they're willing to invest and hire people to help them get better at their hobbies. And if you're a physical genius, one of these 3 niches might really work for you. Okay, let's look at the domain of relationships and talk about 3 niches. There's the dating niche, there's the relationship niche, and then there's the breakup niche. If you're an intuitive, if you really understand relationships, are you better and are you more passionate about helping people find a relationship in the dating phase? Are you better and more passionate about helping people who are already in relationships to have a better, deeper, more intimate relationship, help them work out conflicts, help them collaborate? Or are you good at helping people who've gone through a breakup or a divorce? Okay, can you coach people through that process of kind of going out back on their own, becoming themselves, and then reintegrating and finding another relationship? Okay, and now in the business and money domain, okay, we've got 3 niches. We've got career coaching, we've got business coaching, and then we've got financial coaching and money coaching. If you're great at business and money, are you better at helping people in their careers to create a resume, to get a better job, to get a raise, to go to the next level? Are you better at helping people in business to launch a business? Okay, to build their business, to do their marketing, to work on their product, to hire people? Are you better at coaching people financially? Okay, maybe you just understand money. Maybe just money makes sense to you and you're good at helping people get out of debt, okay, or helping coach people to start building for their financial futures. And then finally, we've got this spiritual category again, okay? And this can be really any type of spirituality. If you're gifted at spiritual development, okay, I'm meeting more and more and actually training more and more spiritual coaches all the time. I mentioned my last really high-end course that I did that had a lot of coaches in it. I was really surprised to see several very successful spiritual coaches in that course. So if you're passionate about helping people develop spiritually, you might consider becoming a spiritual coach. And then finally, you'll see a nice summary with the bullet points from this video in your downloads. Make sure and review that so that you can keep loading that up in your mind so that you're ready when we get to our next video. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you in our next video.